Yes, that's right folks, we are back for another edition of influencers getting exposed for living fake lives. I had to do some serious detective work to get this one together, but man oh man did these influencers really think no one would ever notice their obvious lying on social media. Coming number 10, Oji Okoye. Okoye is a famous celebrity in Nigeria, and this story has to be one of the funniest incidents of people getting exposed for living fake lives. Back in 2017, she famously posted a photo of 2 dogs on her Instagram and claimed them as her own as she captioned the photo with, "Yippee, my new babies just arrived." Unfortunately for Okoye, those were not actually her new fur babies. The puppies and the photo of them belonged to an American celebrity named Kenya Moore. A fan that actually keeps up with Moore saw Okoye's post and immediately called her out for it. In their caption of the side-by-side photos they said, "Some lady in Africa took a screenshot of King and Twirl from Kenya's page and she's claiming them as hers. Peep Kenya's Range Rover logo on the floor mat. This lady is an actual verified user too. Report." Report indeed. In at number 9, Courtney Nielsen. Now this one is really bizarre because no one has even pointed out that Courtney had used a heavily edited photo of herself, and she apparently was a political newcomer trying to be the mayor of Boise. As you can see on this profile of her that was done for the Idaho Press, this is the photo they used for her. However, I only discovered what she actually looked like by doing a reverse Google search. Here's what Courtney actually looks like. I honestly don't know how many editing apps and filters she used on that photo, but damn is she completely unrecognizable. Can you imagine voting for this woman and then you find out that she was faking her appearance the entire time? It's one thing for people to have blemishes edited out in a photo that's going to be published in the newspaper, but it's another thing to heavily Photoshop yourself while you're running for mayor of the city. In at number 8, Casey. Similar to Okoye's story of getting caught stealing other people's content to fake flex, here we have Nigerian singer Casey who took to Instagram and posted a pile of cash with the caption, "No time, God I give you praise just for one day." Unfortunately for him, the person who actually posted this image actually saw Casey's, and so he decided to expose the influencer for living a fake life. In response he said, "Bro, stop screenshotting my money pics, thirsty, and lame, just go get a bag," which couldn't be more embarrassing. In at number 7, Julia Stakiva. Back in 2016, Julia had appeared on a morning show and claimed to be the daughter of a billionaire. Famously, she was the woman that claimed she was too beautiful to work. She also claimed that she would fly from her home in London to Russia just to get her hair done. However, shortly after bragging about her luxurious lifestyle, she was exposed for renting out a nice place specifically for the filming of her appearance on the show called Rich Kids. However, when the camera crew arrived, she actually tried to pretend the entire place was hers. But, you know, there's the whole landlord thing too that just exposed her for living that fake life. In number 6, May D. Back in 2013, it was reported that singer May D had just bought a home worth an estimated $150 million. The story and pics of the home got picked up from several blogs and internet forums, but May D never really corrected them. He just sort of went along with the lie. Eventually though, while he was doing an interview for a magazine, they really started to press him on that home, simply by asking him questions about the choices and design and if he had any say in that. May again just went along with it and tried to vaguely answer the questions as best that he could. I mean, he was really good at answering questions without actually answering the questions. In response to the interviewer asking him if this had always been his dream home, he said, "We have to start from somewhere, and I believe we have started." Fast forward to 2020 and he was finally coming clean. In response to his former boss calling him out for lying, he said, "For your information, I was staying in their boys' squatters with their driver and their cook, just one room, all of us shared a toilet, and I had big songs, and also the other side of their twin duplex was empty. Now, I slept on brand new television carton and used my shirt as cover cloth." Yeah, so not exactly someone that's buying a $150 million home. The craziest part too was that his fans defended him and even rumored that the home was worth more, but it all turned out to be fake. In at number 5, Whitney Cummings. For a while now, celebrity roasts had become a big Comedy Central event where comedians talk smack to each other and take celebrities down a peg. Although with so many of these roasts and alternating comedians, not too many people have noticed the same jokes being recycled. Specifically during the 2009 roast of Joan Rivers, comedian Whitney Cummings took a shot at the other comics by saying, "The only thing lower than Greg Giraldo's ticket sales is Mario Cantone's T-cell count." Which, great joke. However, just 5 months before this, Lisa Lampanelli used the exact same punchline during the Larry the Cable Guy roast. And the targets' names were different, but structurally it's the exact same joke. On the same network. So is that Comedy Central that got exposed? I think that's Comedy Central that got exposed. Sorry, Whitney. In at number 4, Coco Zaria. You'd think at this point influencers would have stopped screenshotting other people's posts and saying that it was theirs, but unfortunately it's still one of the most prevalent forms of living fake lives on the internet. Another Nigerian celebrity named Koko Zaria posted a photo of a Mercedes-Benz and wrote, "My new toy." Now of course his comment section quickly filled up with people congratulating him on his new purchase, although the praise didn't last very long because as soon as it was reported that the car belonged to a different influencer who had flaunted his custom Koko plates numerous times in the past, this guy was just exposed for everyone to see. Pretty embarrassing too. In number 3, Time Magazine. This must have been a huge page that got caught in this social media lie because the original post had over 200,000 likes. The black and white photo of a woman with an old school style haircut was captioned with Time Magazine's definition of a perfect body in 1955. Although the person who exposed this agreed with the messaging behind it, they didn't appreciate the blatant lying. After posting the full-size, unedited, colored version of the photo, they said, "Except Aria Giovanni was born in 77, but yes, beautiful curves." That comment alone got nearly 4,000 likes. In at number 2, Khloe Kardashian. Actor, reality TV show star, they're basically the same thing. Most of these reality television shows are scripted, so you're just watching bad acting essentially. I'm just justifying how she fits into this list though. Regardless, she lied and that's why she's here. Khloe posted this photo to Instagram with the caption, "I am so proud of myself. Can I say that? I filmed on a tripod in my kitchen, a lot of me baking and prepping for today, so I will have that up on my app soon. I love testing myself and seeing what I can accomplish and actually make successfully. Now let's pray it tastes as great as they look. This monkey bread is going to be so expletive bomb." Then there's just a bunch of bomb emojis. Now the first comment though down below immediately points out the obvious that catering is indeed a great thing. Not too long after her post, TMZ discovered that the pies were actually from one of the premier bakeries in LA called Sweet Lady Jane. In fact, Khloe even displayed her pies in the exact same order that's featured on the company's website. Talk about getting exposed. Last but certainly not least, in our number 1 spot, Halima Abubakar. Now this one is just egregious behavior. I really can't get over how awful this next one is. Not that long ago, this Nigerian actress made a big announcement. She shared a photo of a mother holding a baby's arm and captioned the photo with, "A gift from God and I will cherish you for life. Biggest miracle, a boy." Now the problem here is, that's not her baby. That is not her baby. And the real mother of the baby who took this photo decided to expose Halima for her lies. Here's the original post, and when people started notifying her that Halima had stolen the photo, here's what this mother said. "I don't know them or you, I just want my child's photo off your page. Liking my photo is one thing, but taking it and saying you gave birth is not right." Weirdly enough, Halima then tried to claim that she had her baby last week but googled baby pics just to say that her baby had arrived, instead of taking her own. We'll leave it at that. But guys, that has been the top 10 influencers exposed for living fake lies part 6.